Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 TCEA Convention and Exposition, presented this year in partnership with our friends at IdeaCon. At TCEA, we've been hosting this event for 4 decades, and this is the first time we've gone fully virtual. With that comes a lot of really cool opportunities for you to learn, grow your professional learning network, find the newest technologies from vendors, and get tips and ideas and inspiration from vendors and from experts and from your peers. But of course, doing it in this new way involves a little bit of learning about the platform itself. So this is a quick walkthrough video to show you what you can expect when using our virtual conference platform. So registered attendees will get an email with their access link to log in. And when you do, this is the first page you'll see, our landing page, our welcome page. If you want to personalize your account first thing, just go up to this My Account tab at the very top. You'll click that. You'll go down to Edit My Information, and you can update. You put a picture, there's me, hey, what's up? Put in your job title and employer, your contact info, and update your email preferences. So you can do that first thing. But when you get back to this welcome page, you'll see our quick links here. This is an easy way to get to all the things you need to get the most out of a month of live and on-demand learning. Here you'll see a quick link to the session listings as well as the poster sessions, the virtual booths where our virtual exhibit hall vendors will be, virtual showcases, which are hour-long sessions hosted by our premium exhibitors, the TCEA merchandise store. This also includes our bookstore if you're doing one of the book groups over the course of the month, or you're looking for books from our thought leaders, the TCEA and IDEA membership booths, and of course the Design Your Experience desk. Now let's take a look at that first. Of course, you can find it here in this icon, or you can find it on the left-hand navigation, which includes everything you need for the platform. So we'll click Design Your Experience. And this is where TCEA convention vets, folks who have been coming year after year, folks who know the conference well, can help you set up your schedule to make sure you're getting the most out of all the live events and the on-demand learning. You can see here there are live hours you can interact with these folks starting January 27th, noon to 4, as well as the 28th and 29th if you want to get set up before the live event, and every day during the live event. The next thing is attendee networking. This is where you're going to get to interact with your peers, do a little unstructured social networking. You can see now this button is turned off because it is pre-event, but you can see here the live hours when this will be available. When it's live, clicking this button will take you to a kind of breakout room where you can interact face-to-face with your peers based on different things you're studying or doing during the event. It's a great way to have those one-on-one experiences you hope for at a convention and, of course, help build up your PLN. Next is the schedule overview, which is pretty much what it sounds like. This is where you get the whole week of events at a glance. So you can see the pre-event content is listed here, and as you go down, you'll just open up these little accordion menus. You can look at everything hour to hour with links to different opportunities. Now, this next tab in the navigation, the Sessions tab, this one is going to be your very best friend. This is where you're going to find all the learning opportunities. This is where you're going to set up your schedule, include things in your itinerary, especially so those things can get counted for your CPE credit. So let's take a look. You can see here when you show up, it's all listed. Everything is listed by the time that those sessions go out. So we were wondering how you're going to get through all of this. Well, first things first, you can set your time zone. I'm in Central here in Texas. And you can start searching. You can see that you can filter by day, you can filter by tag or topic, or you can just enter a search term. So let's say I'm interested in social studies, which I am. This will pull up sessions with that keyword or term. So you can see here what the session listings look like. It'll have the day, the title, the time, and the different presenters, which also will link to those presenters' pages. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Now, if I want to go to this Nearpod session, I can do two things. One, I'll want to add it to my itinerary with this green button. This is really important to keep track of all the sessions you're going to. So go ahead and hit that button, and it's in my itinerary. I can also put it on my personal calendar. If I hit this blue button drop down, Add to Calendar, I can add it to Outlook, iCal, or Google. So let's say I want to add it to my Google Calendar. And there it goes. Pops up right there. Another tip for finding the sessions you're interested in, make sure as you're searching and you filter these things, you can go back and hit this reset button to clear that search. That way you're not searching through the filter each time, you know what I mean? Like filtering by one term and then filtering again and filtering again. Just make sure you hit that reset button each time you're searching for something new. Now, once you've added things to your itinerary, you'll find this tab here gets a number next to it, your My Itinerary tab. If you click over onto that, you can see all the sessions that you've added to your schedule. This tab will display all the sessions that you've added to your itinerary. Again, it has this session listing with the day, the topic, the date and time, and of course everyone presenting it. One cool feature too is if you hit this print button, it'll compile it all into a PDF for you, which you can download and print. So for sessions, don't forget that you can enter search terms, you can filter, don't forget to reset those filters as you search, and don't forget to add things to your itinerary to keep track of it all. One important tip for using the My Itinerary tab, after you've attended a session, you'll notice this button here that says No Evaluation. Well, that'll be a button that says Evaluation. And once you've attended a session, you'll be able to click through that button and fill out a quick evaluation of the session. That's how we know you attended, and that's how it'll be recorded in our system, as well as allow you to download all the resources, slides, etc. you might get from that session. So don't forget to add things to our itinerary, and after a session, don't forget to go fill out that evaluation. Next on the navigation are our poster sessions. Now, this is a great way to learn from experts and your peers who are out there. Maybe they've done a project or they've done some research, and they want to share it in this informal way. Poster sessions, like other sessions, you can filter here by tag. You can sort alphabetically or change the level you're looking for. As you go down the list, you'll see the different times and topics, and if you go to one, click on it like this, it'll prompt you if you want to share your contact information with the presenter. I'll say yes. And then you'll have the page for this poster session. It includes the abstract, of course. It includes downloadable resources, so you can see the presentation and the notes or anything related to it. You can learn about the authors here, get their contact information, and during the right hours, you can go into the live chat and actually talk to the researchers or the people doing this project and learn more about their experience. And again, here in the abstract, it'll show you when the presenter is available for that live chat. Of course, you may be interested in finding out what speakers are covering the topics you enjoy, or maybe you have a speaker in mind you want to make sure you see. Our speaker page lists all of them and includes short bios where available, as well as when they'll be appearing during the event. Now, it's a long page with a lot of presenters on it, so just one quick tip you can always use in your browser if you're looking for someone specific, just go ahead and use your Control or Command F function to search the page. So let's say I want to see sessions from Dr. John Hattie. I'll search Hattie. Lori's talking about Hattie, and there's John Hattie. And now I know which sessions have him. Next in the navigation are our virtual booths. This is where you can interact with vendors, see the latest technology, and see everything in their virtual booth. You can see on the listings, it shows you what kind of booth they have. It even gives you a link to the chat function. There will be live hours where representatives from these companies are available for live chat. Let's take a look at one of these. We'll go to their booth. Again, you'll get prompted. I'll share my contact info with them. And here's what the booth space looks like. There's a lot of information. And a lot of ways our vendors are customizing these booths, so it's very much worth checking out. It also will earn you points for our virtual challenge, but we'll talk about that in a minute. First, we'll look at the tabs here. You can see there is an overview tab, but there's also resources where you can download information from the company, contact information where you can see company representatives, find out how to contact all of them, a link to the company website, of course, live chat available during hours that these booths are open. We'll have dedicated exhibit hours in our schedule. You can even schedule one-on-one appointments with reps from these companies. This is a great way to learn a lot more. So if you want a one-on-one consultation with one of these booth vendors, you'll hit this, and they'll have available times that you can add. We'll show you where that shows up in just a minute. Next on the nav is virtual showcases. Now, these are hour-long demos from some of our exhibitors. This page will show you the full list of when these happen, and of course, the links to those sessions. You can click through and go and see these in-depth presentations from our presenters. Below that, My Appointments, you saw you can schedule those one-on-one meetings with various exhibitors. When you do, those will show up here on your My Appointments page, so you won't miss out. Next are the conversation forums. This is another way to network and grow your PLN during the event. Think of it as a kind of message board. That's essentially what it is during our event. Now, right now we have different categories you can jump in. If we go to elementary education, for example, we can start a conversation. You see what a post looks like, and you can reply to those posts, just like a message board. If you don't see here a topic that you want to talk about and you want to start one, of course, there's a Start a Conversation button. Or if you want to hear what people are saying, but you don't want to be checking it all day, you can actually subscribe to get a digest email from this forum. Pretty cool feature to keep up with your peers and all the things they're talking about during the week. Another great digital feature is our virtual challenge. On this page, you'll see you can drop down the rules, but the long and short of it is we have many different badges you can earn as you interact with different things in our digital convention platform. And the more points you get, the more likely you are to win a fabulous prize. And you can see on this drop down, first place earns a full or virtual conference registration for next year's TCEA Convention and Exposition. Second and third place get Amazon gift cards, and you can see here when the prizes will get awarded. Now, if you scroll down, you can see our leaderboard. Robert Bennett, well, he's kind of cheating. He's our TCEA Director of Membership, so he's already got a few badges, but we'll ignore that. But this is where you'll see our leaderboard overall during the week, and you can see what to do to earn these points when you go over to Achievements. We've got more than 50 badges you can earn, so take a look through this list and see what it takes to earn some of these. Okay. Next up is our social media feed, and you can see this map from around the world, different people using the hashtags IdeaCon and TCEA. That's the way to get on our worldwide map of education excitement. It's just another great way to spread the word during, before, and after the event. And finally, the help desk and our frequently asked questions. We have some specific links here to help you answer your questions no matter what they may be. And no matter what your question, you're going to interact with a person and not a robot. Now, don't get me wrong, we love robots here at TCEA. But in this case, the personal touch does help. You can see attendee support. This is just for general questions about the event. Payment help is what it sounds like. If you're a presenter and you have questions on your end, that's where you go. Exhibitors as well. And you can see here technical support. If you're having a technical issue, that's the place to go. That's for computer related questions. There's a couple more tips I'll give you. You can see here our frequently asked questions below. That might answer a few questions you have. And another great thing to do is scroll down to the bottom of this page. You can actually run a test to make sure you're set up to use our platform created by Digitel and for the live player, so you can view those sessions. You just hit the button, it'll run all the tests, and it looks good. I've passed all the tests. I'm ready to go. And on a related note, while this digital platform should work on your mobile device and tablet, it is optimized to be used on a laptop or desktop using your browser. So if you have that available, that's the best way to make sure you'll be able to take advantage of everything. Also, don't forget, maybe you've seen it down here in the lower right-hand corner, there is a chat button, and that will take you to live tech support chat as well. So that's a quick walkthrough of some of the features of our robust virtual convention platform. We hope it'll help you get started and jump in to this incredible month of learning. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to learning with you.